Hello everybody and welcome back to another Road to 100 video, or 99 overall video, guys. Today we're going to be playing a bit of Park, and as you can see, we did upgrade our guy to an 80 overall. And yeah, so we got 37,000 here that we earned. We did get double VC from a spin, and so that was pretty lit. So we just grinded out for the 5 hours we got it. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our rebounding. We're just hopping right into it and getting that rebounding up because our defense is not the best. And we're going to try to get, of course, as high of an overall as we can get. So it looks like we're going to go with lateral quickness as well. We just need to be able to jump a little bit faster. And that's kind of been our downfall. We also want ball handling. I turn the ball over quite a bit, so I need ball handling. And the first playmaking badge I get, I'll use it on unpluckable. So that'll be pretty cool, and hopefully that can help me just a bit. And we're gonna, just kind of adjust a few things here, make sure that we have everything that we want going into our park, and try to enjoy ourselves the best we can. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be looking like. We'll be an 82 overall for the day. We're gonna keep grinding, of course, and yeah. And I'm pretty excited for today's video. I'm pretty sure you guys will like it, and yeah. So let's hop into it. But before we hop into it, guys, I just want to show you for the back-to-back times, man, we get something pretty lit. We got it yesterday and we get it today. So we got some double XP, or double VC for 5 hours. So we got that twice in a row. Pretty cool. And let's try to grind out some more VC, right? So without further ado, hopping into our very first part game. We got a center who's pretty tall, as you can tell. I mean, I'm a small forward, like 6'5", and he's a center and he's 7'3", so that's pretty nice. We got a point guard, and he's an offensive threat, so we could think that we'd be able to shoot, and glass cleaning and lockdown, and then there's me, a slasher. So we kind of got a spread of some pretty good players. But then looking at the other team, man, they got some pretty nice players. They got a power forward, and then they got 2 guards, a 3-level scorer, and then I think that was a slashing playmaker. So, they can shoot, they can do everything. They're a pretty good team. But hopping straight into the game, man, this point guard, right? I want to tell you something about him. He sucked. He was not very good, right? He shot what he wanted, and didn't make anything at all. I think there was maybe he scored like 4 points the whole game, so it was not pretty. But on the other hand, this center that we had was really good, man. Our boy Stubbs over here, don't know who him is, so I don't know why I'm calling him my boy, but he was a really good center, grabbed rebounds, and was a really good rebounder, of course, because he's an offensive glass cleaning. So anyways, that guy, as you see what he did, he just shot the ball, misses every time. And but hey, our little center buddy over here, he's got us, and he's gonna put us back every single time. So I'm gonna toss it up to him for our 6th point. I think he has all 6 points, but I do have 4 rebounds and 2 assists. So honestly, my stat line's looking pretty nice. Our teammate grade was at a B- at this point in the game, leading by 3. But it was pretty nice. And they weren't the best shooters. They of course tried, but they didn't make as many until the end of the game, as you'll see. I'm sorry to spoil it, but man, I don't know what was on this guy's mind. Matthias, man, what was on your mind when you were taking these shots? You're 90 overall offensive threat, and you don't even know how to shoot the ball with efficiency. Man, that kind of disappointed me. So we just kept giving it to our boy Stubbs and having him finish, and yeah, man, they were a pretty fast team. I don't know what the heck that shot was, taking a half-court shot, but it's whatever. We knew they were probably going to make some plays. So I get my first dunk, first 2 points of the game, which is pretty sick. I, have upgraded my dunking enough, so I'm just glad I'm starting to dunk it. But man, I could not guard this guy. He was just too fast. That's what happens when you put a slasher with 75 speed on an offensive threat, or a slashing playmaker, or whatever he was, with like a 90 something speed. So that kind of sucked. And I gotta work on one thing. When I give the center a ball, I gotta space out the floor a little bit more, because I get in his way, I feel like. So that's not good. But he's throwing it down, using his strength and his 7'3" stature to do so. I'm dunking it, throwing it down. Nobody can stop me when I'm in the air. I'm just too strong for them. So that is pretty nice right there. But man, right back to the part where I can't guard someone. That's not good. So he's green lighting it. And Matthias over here finally making a good pass, giving it to me for the layup. Man, we got 6 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Not looking too bad. So we're up by 1 point. Man, all they have to do is make a 3, so we're locking up, you know, and they've been making them. But Matthias, he's got to get back on his guy. Luckily, he does, so that worked out for us. And I completely bought up and get lucky right there that he missed it, but they do get the rebound, which is going to suck in the long run because then he's going to make that three-pointer and put him up by 2. So it doesn't matter, it's fine, but you know, we tied up right here with the dunk. Our boy Stubbs, just because he's a glass clean lockdown does not mean he can't pass, as you can see. So that was pretty nice. And yeah, now let's just let this last play of the game play out. And it kind of sucks. I'm a little bit salty about it. Matthias, man, he's a terrible defender, terrible player, terrible everything. They just get the dunk easy. But look at that stat line, looking actually pretty nice. And you know, we gained a pretty good amount of XP from it, or whatever it's called, rep. So that's good. But hopping into our second game, you know, we're feeling a little more confident. We've got some playing in with our new 83 overall slashing small forward. So it's pretty nice. And in this game, we get another glass cleaning lockdown, which is really nice. And the last one, he was an 82 overall. This guy's a 94, so it means he'll have better stats and hopefully some better IQ. And then we have another point guard, which as long as he's better than Matthias, we're completely fine. And then they got their little squad right there of 2 small forwards and a shooting guard. So they're not looking absolutely terrible. It looks like they can shoot a bit as well. And that's us right there. You see we got a nice little spread going on. And none of us can shoot. So we weren't going to be shooting this game as much as, of course, anyone might want to. But it's whatever. I mean, we're gonna try to keep slashing and getting in the post. So, man, we got to get it started early, 4-2, and we get a dunk, make it 4-4, which is pretty nice because when you're playing teams like this, you don't want to get down. And the whole game, story of my life, I can't guard this guy. He's way too fast for me. And even though he's a small forward, but he's just too fast, honestly. I guess that's what happens when you put an 83 overall on a 95 or 96 or whatever he was, and that's not going to work out the best. So, you know, as long as we have the lucky part we did get was having a better point guard right here, as in I don't know what this guy's name was, but and he would pass the ball really well. So that was nice. This glass cleaner, man, he was really good. He would make all of his layups, or most of them at least, and rebound a butt ton of balls. So that was pretty nice. But of course, my defense lets up on that last play, as you saw him pulling off that 360 reverse or whatever it was. So that was pretty nice. But you see what I like about 3 solo right here is he didn't shoot that. He would actually drive into the lane and try to make stuff. Of course, he misses it, but still, we got our glass cleaner right here, getting the rebound and putting it back. So that's what we like to see. And that's kind of a weird call right there. I don't know why they call it goaltending, but it was a free 2 points. So we liked that a lot right there. I don't know why he did that, but it's whatever. Man, 3 solo right here, doing his little dribble god thing and making a layup right there, going up half court, taking it all the way, ISO. And I guess that's what you like to see from a point guard. You don't want him to just be passing, and you don't want him to be shooting. So that's pretty nice. And but of course, as tradition has it, we let them get a 3-pointer green light. So that's not good. That is not good at all. So 3 solo again here, getting full court pressed by his or by our opponent, and he's gonna dribble his way through, take a terrible shot right here. But hey, our boy, the glass cleaners, got our back. We trust him, give him back the ball, and don't worry, he's gonna pass it. And glass cleaner right here, just getting the easy reverse, and we win by 2 points. Kind of lucky we got 6 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. So not a terrible stat line for being a slasher. You know, I mean, luckily. Or, I mean, sadly I didn't get more points, but it's whatever. So that's our second game. We got one more game for you guys in this episode. We're going up against, I think it was the same guy, the guy in the Timberwolves shirts, same guy as last game, so we kind of know how he's gonna play. He's a shooter, he can shoot, and he's not bad. So we got him, and then we got another small forward and a shooting guard. So they can kind of shoot, the whole type of team can. So that's pretty not good for us because none of us can shoot. So it's whatever as long as we can lock up. And then another bad thing, as you can see over on the far right, Mr. 3 Solo, man, he left the game right at the beginning. So we have an AI player on our team, which I guess is fine. I mean, this is no offense to 3 Solo, but he kind of played like an AI player at the beginning of the first game, which is a good thing, right? He kind of just passed the ball, took some nice shots, and that's what we like to see. But giving it to, man, that glass cleaner, man, knows what he's doing. Legendary lefty, throwing it down again. He just knows how to cut to the basket, even with somebody faster on guarding him. They can't stop him. So now this team was fast, I gotta say. My defense sure didn't help. It was better than last game. I was destined to not let it be any worse, but they were a lot faster than us. Man, legendary lefty, of course, taking it to the rim again. He's a fast player, pretty nice. But guys, we'll let this little dunk go. Boom. I didn't even know I had any dunk packages for the park. I know I have them for, NBA, because everyone should have a dunk package at least for the NBA, but I didn't know I had it for park. Pulling off the 360 right there, which was pretty sick. And going up by 4 here after we let him get a little float going in. Not a bad, little play of events right there. This is kind of what our glass cleaner did the whole game. Just kind of backed him up into the paint, and it actually worked. See right there, my spacing sucks. I got to give him more space to work. And he would just back him into the post since he was so much bigger than them and make it every single time. We gonna get another dunk here, putting us to 4 points and up by 12 in this game. So it is looking really promising in this game. So that's what we like to see. I like being up by a lot at the beginning, of course, because it helps, it gives you a little bit more confidence. But we let him get green light 3 again. So man, we gotta just kind of try to maybe guard up a little bit more on them. But legendary lefty, as he does the whole game, man, backing him up and making his little left-handed hook shot. So that was pretty nice. I liked what we saw there. And then they got their little I can't remember what he was, but trying to make a layup, couldn't do it. What a pass right there, right? And what a shot by me. That was a great shot, honestly. Green light was probably the only reason it went in. But hey, we'll take it. Anything to put us closer to winning. That's what we like to see. So up by 5 points right here. Got Destify. Passing it over to our other, the guy we're guarding. We can't guard him. We jump. Fall for the pump fake. And so that sucks. But still up by 3. Got some cushion. And, I don't know what that play was right there. Kind of lost the ball there for him a bit, but whatever. They reach in. Now, they did this almost the whole game since this small forward, I'm self-made or whatever, he could not guard legendary lefty. So basically he just reached in and fouled him the whole time. So that's kind of how that kind of played out. And like right there, see, he just kind of reaches in the whole time because he knows he can't guard him. He's just too tall. So last play of the game, man, kind of went on for a little bit longer than we would have hoped, but luckily we get a little opening and dunk it for the last 2 points we need. So 8 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Not the best stat line you could have when it comes to rebounds and assists, but hey, it's a win. We'll take it. And yeah, so we went 2 for 1 in this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Not used to commentating park, so I'm sorry if it was a little choppy, if it was a little off. But, I'll get better. And, yeah, if you guys liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below.